We are helping you learn social media. We're helping you build your business online. We're helping you start new conversations. And we're giving you different ideas of different ways of being able to build. So, again, we're going to have a shorter training today just because of some things that are going on for me. So, I want to make sure to get started super quick. So, a couple of things that we do every day, right? Tuesdays, we talk a lot about transformation normally. I do want to do something a little different today, though, for this. I do want to talk to you about ways to start a conversation in areas that you may not be utilizing. This is especially helpful if you do not have a social media algorithm yet. If you don't have a lot of followers, if you don't have a lot of people commenting, if you don't have a lot of, if a lot's not working for you, and you're on that starting out part, this is something that can really help you in a lot of different ways. So I really want to show you a little bit more about this. So first of all, we're going to go straight over to our social media. And first things first, you're going to find your replay here at the official corporate Nowsite group. The official corporate Nowsite group is where you find your replay. Mike, I'm going to co-host you so you can help with the waiting room and everything. And we are kind of moving fast and furious today. All right, if you'd like to know more about me and you're brand new, my name is Elizabeth Larson. I'm a personal and business transformation coach, teacher, trainer, speaker, author online. I've been building businesses online for a very long time, started out on the stage of an essential oil company over 10 years ago. And so showing you exactly what has worked for me, worked for all of my clients, and all of that. So, all right, so let's come over here. When we look at our Nowsite system, there's three things that we always do every single day. We post on social media. We comment on other people's posts, right? Posting on social media is our message out to the world. Commenting on other posts, we're commenting on their posts. We're also commenting on the comments on our posts and asking more questions to create that conversation, right? And then we start a conversation, right? We start a conversation. And it's through conversations that we're actually getting to find the people that could benefit from our product or business, right? But where do you find these people? Now, posting out on social media is great, but it really needs it takes some time to build some following, even with as great as the AI is. Still takes some time to get people commenting, right? Everybody kind of seen that? All right. So another way to start conversation that's worked really well for me that a lot of people do not use is groups. I absolutely adore groups. My friend April Brum, who Coach Jenny and Mike and everybody knows, has been doing groups and literally has built herself a tremendous business, mostly posting in groups. Now, if you look at her Facebook, it doesn't look like much of anything, right? In fact, I'll show it to you. But she builds in groups all the time, and she does really, really well with that. So I'm going to go over to my friend April's page. Now, this is April Brum, and she's just got this adorable smile, and she's just so much fun, and I just adore her. Heart of gold, okay? Now, April will post things about, like, what's for dinner, trim healthy mama stuff, and things about the Big Dipper, things for her friends, what she's doing, daily gratitude, prayer things that are important to her, right? She'll also do some reels, and she'll post some other things like that, some video things and stuff like that. Now, if you looked at the profile, you wouldn't really think too much about what she does, right? Because it's not really apparent to somebody who is her profile, except if you go over to one of her things, like where she's talking about cards. Even though she does a lot of food stuff and recipe stuff, she actually is a send out cards distributor. And so she does a lot with cards. She also has some other affiliate things that she refers people to. So she builds in groups, just like I do a lot of group stuff. And with groups, what ends up happening is you have an access to people to be able to start conversations with people that she takes offline. Now, she does probably 5 or 6 coffee shop interviews a day online, 5 or 6 Zooms at least every single day. And that is her goal, is that she has conversations with people and then she immediately invites them over to a Zoom to get to know them. Now, most people don't put in that much effort into getting a conversation onto a Zoom or a phone call, but that is her key. Her number one goal is to get that over there, Brigitte, there you are, honey. Hi. So we're running fast and furious because I have a hard stop because I have to get on a plane. So, Brigitte, do you want to quickly come on and just welcome our German team real quick while I finish this up?
Yes, for sure. And so sorry, I'm a little bit late. Oh my God. Ja, herzlich willkommen an alle Deutschsprechenden heute hier bei Elizabeth im Team. Hallo, wir haben diese Woche nur 5 Stunden Zeitunterschied und dürfen bei Elizabeth mitmachen und das macht garantiert auch Spaß. Thank you, Elizabeth.
Thank you, honey. Okay, so let me show you some good groups. Now, there's some interesting ways that you can do this. You can build in person by using Facebook groups. Now, I know that sounds bizarre to some people. It's like, well, how do I build on person by building online? So when I lived in Longmont, one of the things, a couple of the groups that I belonged to was like the Longmont Voice and this other group here. I can get these stupid little notifications off of here. Let's see. The Boulder Collective. And the Boulder Collective talks about all the different chats that are going on in this group and stuff. 21,000 members that are in this group. Now that's local, right? That's all Boulder, Longmont, Niwot, all this area is the Boulder Collective. It's a circular group of people, and there's 21,000 members in here. And sometimes, the posts are, but when you actually do this right, you can actually be known as a person, as an expert in a group, and people will listen to what you say. People will start resonating with you, especially when you're posting about events and things online, meetups, networking, things like that.
We can't hear you, Elizabeth.
Did somebody mute me? It's bizarre. Mike, did you mute me? Haha. All right. Mike. All right. So let's come over here. This one's one of my favorites, girl camping. It's all girls that camp. It is a great resource for me for my business. A great resource. First of all, look at how many members are in there. 428,000 members. It's a huge group. Now, is everyone active in there? No, not at all. But when somebody is active in groups, one thing that's really neat about this, and really you find things that you love, right? It's all about finding something that you love anyways, being an expert in that area, and then talking more. So for my health and wellness people, joining health and wellness groups with recipes and stuff like that, you can become an expert in that area, and then people will listen to you when you have things to say. And of course, you meet people. Now, April takes people offline very fast onto her platform.
There's some background noise.
There is a lot of background noise. I'm at an airport, and Adrian knows I'm doing the best that I can.
Okay,
sweetie.
sorry.
I tried to block it as much as I could. Unfortunately, Blakester says that the blocking one is broken up, so I switched it over to the other one, and so now I've got some background noise. I apologize.
No problem. No problem.
Okay, so back to this. Where was I? I just lost my train of thought. I'm just going to show you something. Oh, when you come over here to groups, the cool thing is when you belong to groups, when you click on groups, you'll see your feed for the groups. So you don't necessarily have to go and click on every single group that you belong to see what's going on and see what you want to comment on. You can actually just start scrolling and see all of your groups in one place and keep up with everything right there. Now, the interesting thing about this is some of these posts are going to be great that you want to actually have more things with, like the women helping entrepreneurs. A lot of us women are in there. It's a fantastic group and resource, great for finding customers, not necessarily business builders, but if you're looking for customers. So what I want to encourage you with today is, first of all, think about the things that you're interested in anyways. Number one. Number two, find groups that you can belong to. And number three, find a local group online on Facebook and join it and start participating at least in a local group. If you do that, you will start finding access to more people that you did not have access to before. Now, with that, Lakester, I know the other way's blocked, is a little choppy back here.
Oh, it's all good. I hear you much better now.
Really? Now or before?
Now.
Now? Okay, so that was the one that was before. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and make our post for today. And we're just going to do a basic post real quick. And all right. So we're going to post on social media. Now, when you're trying to get an idea to post in a group, one thing I always like to do is ask a question in the group. That's my first way of being able to do anything in a group is I want to ask a question. That's where short text and a short text only post comes in really great. So I'm going to say, write me a post under 130 characters with no hashtags asking the question, where are the best networking groups in Boulder? Question mark. Now, why networking groups? First of all, there are a lot that aren't as easy to find. They're kind of well known in the community, but I may not know about. Secondly, networking groups usually are about supporting each other, and they can be a great resource for customers. Things like Chamber, things like your network, your CBP, Christian Business Partners. My business partner is the area person of that and president of his chapter, and does extremely well in getting customers, new customers all the time from that. So if I click on this, I'm going to get my post. And it says, hey folks, searching for the best networking groups in Boulder. Let's help each other grow and succeed. That's okay. I would probably change the ending to, which ones do you suggest I use? So here's the thing. I'm going to go over and I'm going to get started. I'm going to post. And there's two things that you can do with this, right? So let me go to the Boulder Collective. I'm going to put my post in here. I'm going to change this from your business the most. Now, here's the thing. I have two possibilities with this. Number one thing I can do is I could do it as the background colored post, right? And if it's within the 130 characters, it will stay in this colored back. This gets a lot of responses, especially in groups, especially when you're asking a question. If you want to start getting to know people in a group, ask a question that relates to something in the group, and people will, like crazy, start answering it, and you can start conversations. Then you can find the people who are actively in the group, go to their profile and see what, which ones you want to actually have a conversation with. So, hey folks, searching for the best networking groups in Boulder. Which ones have helped your business the most? Perfect. Now I'm going to hit post. Done. Perfect. Now, as soon as it gets approved, it will go live to everybody. For the best groups, it doesn't take long to get an approval, usually about an hour. And then I'll be right on my way for that. Now, if you do this, you will start finding more things locally where you can build more connections to people. And it's actually easier. It's faster than building your algorithm, although you do want to build your algorithm. Remember, everything you post on your page is all a showcase of you. So you want to do that too. But my encouragement to you today is to find a local group to start posting in, to start creating and finding new conversations and new people. So what we're going to do real quick is I'm going to put up 5 minutes, and we're going to go ahead and get started making our posts. And it's a free day. You could make a transformation. You could do a surprise me post. You could make a post in the group. Whatever you want to do, let's just go ahead and make our post. And if there's any questions, feel free to go ahead and raise your digital hand, and we'll do questions at the exact same time. And again, thanks so much for bearing with me, guys. I have to fly back home and pick up my car to bring out here, since it's going to be, I'm going to be out here much longer than, so with everything going on. So trying to make the quickest jump as possible before my mom gets moved into the hospice area. So, and again, if you have questions, raise your digital hand. If not, let's go ahead and make our posts. All right. How did everybody do? Get our posts done? Still working on them? That's okay. That's okay. All right. So here's the thing I want you to think about today. Search the city in your area on Facebook, right? So I'll show you an example of it. When I come over here to search, yes, Mike, I will share my screen. Okay, when I come over here to search, if I look for Boulder, things come up already, right? If I look up for Boulder, Colorado, and I look for groups for Boulder, Colorado, I've got the Boulder, Colorado community page, Boulder events, what's happening in Boulder, Boulder happenings, Boulder women, things like that. This is a great way to find a local. Now, other things that you might be interested. This one right here is self-care for women over 50. It's just a group of women. I love groups that are all women, and really because I can talk to them about my experience, and there's just great connection there, right? Look at this, 67,000 members. And when you post in there, you're actually going to reach the people who are actually active in there. So it's a really neat way of being able to build. Maybe you're into mocktails. That's another great group that you can actually work in, especially if you're in the health and wellness field. Mocktail groups are exploding right now. Hiking. Hiking is another one. If you're a hiker, if you like nature, if you like travel, expat groups, those are really great as well. And so there's some great ideas for you to work on today. We will be back tomorrow at 11 a.m. Eastern Time, 8 a.m. Pacific for our regular My AI Live. Thank you so much for bearing with me as I try to make this jump real quick and get my car. So I can spend more time with my mom during the time that she's, going through this. So if you need anything, let me know. We will be back tomorrow at 11 a.m. Eastern Time, 8 a.m. Pacific. Birgit, do you want to say anything to your German team real quick?
Yes, thank you. Also das war heute eine kurze Version von Elisabeth, weil ihre Mama ist im Krankenhaus und dann möchte sie wieder hin. Und wir machen das hier morgen weiter. Morgen ist Stefan dran und am Donnerstag ist keiner von uns da. I just added that on Thursday we have a holiday in Germany, so probably no Germans will be there with you, but never mind. Thank you.
No worries at all.
And good health for your mom, please.
Thank you. Thank you. And thank you for all of our German friends who are joining us this week because our time zones are crossing over. So I'm so thankful to have you here. It's such a blessing every time you come. And again, I will see everybody for our regular Nowsite training at 11 a.m. Eastern Time, 8 a.m. Pacific, My AI Live. Bring your social media questions. Bring your questions about groups also tomorrow. Maybe you start some of this and you end up with some questions. Bring them tomorrow. We'll help you. We'll start getting you activated in groups. Great way for meeting new people. And I love you all. Hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you for all your prayers. And have a great day. And I'll see you guys tomorrow, everybody.
Thank you.
Bye, everyone.
Take care and be
Thank you,
blessed,
Bye.
Elizabeth.
Safe travels.
Yeah,
Safe
Thank you.
travels.
Prayers are with
Safe
you,
travels.
Elizabeth.
Thank you.
Prayers.